Hey, thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. We are continuing this theme of making space, making room, preparing ourselves for the coming Messiah. This Christmas season, yesterday we talked about John, and prior to John's birth is, the angel revealing himself to Zechariah. Now we're going to talk about that his life. What did he do? I want us to read Luke chapter 3, verses 3 through 6. It says this: Then John went from place to place on both sides of the Jordan River, preaching that people should be baptized to show that they had repented of their sins and turned to God to be forgiven. And see, that's what water baptism is all about. It is to show, it's that public declaration of your personal decision to receive Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. Now, I know it's a little bit ways away, but we're talking about preparation here now. So I want you to put on your calendar the first Sunday in February is actually going to be our celebration service. It is celebrating 21 days of prayer and fasting in the month of January. And then that'll end January 31st, Saturday. Then February 1st will be that Sunday celebration. It's going to be awesome. And I say that because we are going to do a water baptism service during the service on Sunday morning. So prepare yourself if that is something that you would like to do. There'll be a sign up. You can actually even sign up even probably right now on Planning Center. So I want to make sure to have you take advantage of that. Love for you to be part of that service. Isaiah verse 4, that's what water baptism is, had spoken of John when he said this, and Isaiah is a prophet in the Old Testament. He is a voice shouting in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord's coming, clear the road for him. The valleys will be filled, and the hills will be made level. The curves will be straightened, and the rough places made smooth. And then all the people will see the salvation sent from God. And that whole idea right there is preparing the way for the Lord, clear the road. I want you to think about your life. I want you to think about what are some things that are on your mind that shouldn't really need to be on your mind. I want you to think about a guest room in your home. I mean, we've got a guest room here at our house where I'm filming this in my house. And that room is, it's got a bed in there, and we try to make it nice and cozy and, welcoming for any guest that comes in or any family member that comes and visits. But it's also used as a place where, I sometimes do my work there. I sometimes, when maybe a child or myself is sick, or, sometimes I sleep in there. There's all sorts. It's multi-purpose, that room. And sometimes it can get cluttered. Sometimes we're cleaning the downstairs and we're put stuff in the guest room. Put the extra clothes in the guest room. Put the winter clothes, put the summer clothes, whatever it may be. And if we aren't careful and if we aren't on top of it, we're not clearing the road. We're not, and when we're not doing that, we're not preparing for that place for people coming and having it be. Could you imagine if I had people coming in and I knew that they were coming and I didn't declutter that room. I didn't make it nice. I didn't vacuum. I didn't make the bed. Could you imagine what those people would think? Like, oh, and that all of those things, that preparation shows that you care. And I know that we want to show that we care about our relationship with God, but that doesn't happen by accident. We have to intentionally declutter some of the things, some of the distractions maybe, so that way we can focus on what God has for us. Let's prepare the way. Let's clear the road so that way we are open and ready for whatever God has to speak to us, to give us comfort, to give us peace. Hopefully that gives you some encouragement today. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.